Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Amy, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. And subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. It is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Hey y'all, my bad, I was spraying my cat with the water because it keeps attacking the dog. So, welcome to the new subscribers, okay? Welcome back to my beautiful subscribers who are already here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you guys. I didn't put no rings on. Put some on because I feel kind of naked without them sometimes. And now is one of those times, okay? So, like I was saying, this is an ISIS message, okay? So this stayed on the table, transformation. It says, this fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Enhance your transformation. The best is yet to come, okay? So you're going through some sort of transformation to help you get to these hidden depths within you at this time, okay? It says something hidden is about to come to light, perhaps a secret or a memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what's hidden, we can become free. And then we got a magical gateway, okay? Which says, it takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown, yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back, okay? So let me, actually pull one. We got wait for winter, okay? So that's right now. It says, during the colder months, the fairy queen of winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt desires as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. So this is what's going on for you at this time, okay? You're getting a lot of help manifesting your most heartfelt wishes, and also you're going through this beautiful transformation. It's almost like, okay, we got inspiration right here. But I was gonna say, it's almost like with every part of this transformation that you are going through, and with every new thing that you learn about yourself, it's like feeding so much light into these big manifestations that you're trying to create. And also it's making it harder for you to be disrupted by any conflict or deceptive, envious type of energies on the outside of you, okay? So please stay very inspired and keep focusing on what it is that you're focused on, because it's bringing financial and material changes, which gives me changes to your money and changes to your life. Like you could be moving or something like that. You could be a life path number 5 or 7, also 9 to 11 is what I'm hearing. Okay, we got wisdom and positive movement forward, and we got the heart chakra. So you're doing some sort of major heart chakra healing at this time, and it's called in such positive movement forward for you. So keep it going, okay? Spirit is definitely helping you to stand your ground. You could be spending a little bit of time alone, or sort of keeping to yourself, because you're closing certain cycles. You might feel like you're just kind of in limbo is what I heard. You might feel like you're just kind of sitting around, waiting for something amazing to happen, okay? Like on The Incredibles, you're like the little kid that's just sitting there on your bike, you know what I mean, ready to go. And then it's just people are looking at you like, what are you waiting for? And the little kid's like, I'm waiting for something amazing to happen. Something amazing is happening when it comes to your life and the things that you've attracted to yourself, okay? So keep thinking like that, because that's very beautiful. I see the solar plexus chakra, okay? So have a lot of confidence in yourself and in your journey and in your ability to manifest things, to create. What else? We got emotional withdrawal, okay? So I think that's going to be very important too, try not to put your emotions or your feelings too much into other people or what they do. Don't read too much into the behaviors of others, okay? Because it kind of takes away from your spiritual strength. Like, bring everything, and I do mean every single little thing that bothers you or anything like that, to God or to your divine guides, so that you can get that healing, so that you can get that understanding, and you can have more time of rest and rejuvenation through your transformation, rather than having all of this conflict and feeling like you're being defeated by your circumstances, or like you're not all the way in your spiritual strength like you should be, because you really truly are seeing things very clearly, and you're sitting on a very, very firm foundation at this time as you make this movement forward. Okay, tapped into these beautiful universal energies, and also your throat chakra is amazing. Okay, it's like everything's in tip top shape when it comes to like your chakras and things like that. Like, I really get this feeling that you really are in alignment, really are in a balanced place. Okay, so just keep staying focused on the ways that you're moving, on making the right choices and decisions for yourself, because that kind of focus on yourself and on your future and where you want to go and what you want to bring into this life is exactly the thing that feeds the things that come into your life. Okay, yeah, we got shadow. Okay, you also could be doing quite a bit of shadow work, and that could be another reason why you're sort of like emotionally withdrawn at this time. It's like really just necessary for you and for your mental health and everything of that nature. Okay, so take really good care of yourself right now. I know I be saying that like every day, but like I tell y'all all the time, that's what spirit be saying. Okay, we got kind of fond of you. Okay, so your guides are like very fond of you. You know, they love to watch you work and to work with you and to see the things that you're able to create, or to see the ways that you were able to overcome negative situations and things that happen to you in your daily life. Okay, so please keep that going. We got recognition and reward. Okay, so like, we recognize you and we want to bring in these rewards, but also it's like take some time to like recognize yourself, recognize that you are already victorious and successful, and that your creative energies are alive and well within you. And just don't get on your head or feel like, you know, you're doing anything wrong, or you're moving at a speed that isn't right or isn't normal for whatever it is that you're doing. Like, sometimes it's not going to seem right and it ain't going to seem normal, but you're not waiting on this world to deliver you anything. You're waiting on God to deliver what it is that he promised to you. So it's really important to like just buckle down and do what it is that you need to do, and focus on whatever like emotional things are coming up, so that you can continue forward. But at the same time, like I said, I don't feel like I have to tell you that. I feel like you're really good when it does come to like digging deep and figuring out what is wrong with you, or what is your action, not necessarily what's wrong with you, you know what I mean, but like in conflict or situations like that, you do more self-reflection than you do like judgment of the other person. Like, you might start out with like a little attitude about like whatever they're doing, or whatever they're however they're trying to pick at you, but you just really don't let that part of it stop you. Like, you emotionally withdraw from that situation, and you do the shadow work that it takes to move forward, and that's why you're transforming and attracting things the way that you are. You have recharged your destiny with all of this positive movement that you've been making. And then we got labradorite and selenite, which are both like very magical types of energies. You know, labradorite, the story is that you know, people discovered this ordinary rock, and when they cracked it open, they seen that it contained all the lights of the aurora borealis, because it has those same types of colors when you tilt a labradorite stone, you know. And you are the very same way. I think you look very ordinary to people on the outside of you, but once you crack open and you really want to show people what you have going on, it's such a beautiful and amazing thing. And then we got more of this balance with that selenite energy, because I was telling you guys before that selenite, you can cleanse other crystals with it. I misspoke when I did say it. I remember watching it back, like I said you can tap selenite with selenite, but that's not what I meant to say. I meant to say you can tap any other crystal, you know, any crystal that you have with selenite, and it'll cleanse that crystal. And that's kind of how your energy is when it hits the energies of other people who are like more on the negative side or more lower vibrational. But it's not just I mean, it is because that's a very natural part of you, but if it's also your mind and the way that you think and feel about the other people that are trying to attack you. It's not like you hate them or like you know what I mean? It's like you really truly do love them from the heart, you know, and you try your best to understand where people are coming from rather than going into attack mode immediately. And this is, like I was saying before, is what's causing all this growth. Like, just very balanced and magical, but not like delusional. Like, you really do take the time to look at things from all angles, and that's really bringing in a lot of blessings for you at this time. So just keep doing what it is that you're doing. Look at the sacred center comes out. You're balanced, and it's beautiful. It's attracting a lot of justice because you keep your energy very clear. I think we got you live in abundance. Okay, hold on, let me show you right. You live in abundance with imperial topaz, and we got step up to sovereignty with lapis lazuli, or more of that third eye type of energy. And really, this imperial topaz is giving me solar plexus type of energy. So, like, just be very confident in this abundant energy that you're in. Okay, like, you've stepped up to this energy of sovereignty, to this royal type of energy where you're embracing who it is that God tells you you are at a soul level, and not so much worried about other people who only pretend to be fond of you, you know. We got transmutation. Come on. Transmuting that shit left and right with the black tourmaline energy, you know. You are like a beautiful master of transmutation. It's like when it comes to getting under your skin, like it seems like it's an easy thing, but it's not really affecting you how it's perceived that it's affecting you, you know. So keep doing what you're doing, okay? Like, and I love how it's like this flower here. I don't really necessarily know what it's called, but you know, this is that flower that kids blow on to make a wish. You know, this is what keeps you so magnetic. Your ability to protect your own energy and not enter into other people's ways of being just to get through a situation. And that's like one of the hardest things that it is to, like, that's one of the hardest things to do on this journey, is to learn how to do that. And that's why your destiny is so recharged with the labradorite energy again, you know. So take this time to like really anchor in. Okay, hold on, let me tell you about hematite, because that's what I feel the sudden urge to do, if I can find it in here, because sometimes the stones aren't in here. It's right. Oh, it's hematite. It's on page 235. 235 could be significant. Also, 939 could be significant. So hematite, okay. This is how it looks, like this. So, it's talking about grounding, manifestation, and making the spiritual physical, okay? So that's what we're talking about here. It says, hematite is the most effective of all stones for grounding oneself in the body and the physical world. So this is something that you're really able to do, but also you're really tapped into like the spiritual realm and the workings of the energy, and just anchoring into wherever you are whenever you need to be there. Or this is something that you is, if this is something that you still need to do, or something you're currently learning to do, she's talking about it like it's already done. Okay, so it's already done. Okay, just know you're doing great, even if you feel like, you know, you lose your head a little bit too much, or you're too focused on this or on that. Like Isis is saying, you're actually doing a good job, you know. It says that it can be used to balance the auric field and align the chakras. Like I was saying with the selenite, this is something you do for other people. You help them find balance in their auric field and to align their chakras. Okay, it says it pulls straight energies down through the meridian system to the root chakra. It says that manifestation is one of the most common problems for spiritually oriented people. Many do not realize that it is not enough to travel to the higher realms and experience expanded awareness. One goal, perhaps the primary one of human evolution, is to bring the energies of the etheric realm into manifestation here in the physical plane. Hematite, as the preeminent grounding stone, is an ideal tool in this work. On an everyday level, carrying or wearing a hematite can assist one in bringing one's dreams and aspirations into reality, in learning the difference between a true vision and a fantasy, And this is the perfect crystal to represent you, because that's exactly what I was just saying about you, that the difference, like that you're not delusional is what I said. I said you're not delusional. You know exactly what it is that's going on, but you're also very grounded in this life. Like you're not going along like everything is a fantasy. You still recognize that hard work is required and that transmutation is required and that patience and self-love is all required. Like you do what it is that you need to do. You know exactly when to emotionally withdraw and when to do shadow work and when to come out and have fun. It's like you're right on where you need to be on, and you're headed into a more vibrant life. That's what it says on this page. The affirmation says, through my body, I ground the energies of the light realm in this world, okay? And this one is rainbow hematite, which talks about increasing bodily crystalline coherence, repairing one's magnetic field, and healing autoimmune disorders, okay? It says spiritual protection, vibrational ascension, and unchained power, okay? So you're like unchaining different parts of your power just by going with the flow every single day the way that you do. What do you need? Okay, I feel like maybe you kind of like hold back on asking spirit for things, or maybe you feel like you have to work a little bit harder than you actually do for things. You really don't. Okay, you just have to be more communicative with your guides and really let them know exactly what it is that you need to focus on. And I'm not gonna sit here and act like they're just gonna give you every single little thing, because sometimes you're not quite ready for that thing that you're asking for. Please know that thing is heard and is definitely put on like the big list of things that you want and need and deserve in this life, but sometimes they will prioritize something that you need first in order to make sure that thing you're asking for is going to be a success. So please make sure that you maintain aware of that and don't stop this passionate movement forward, because it's such a beautiful thing, and like I said, it's leading to all of the happiness, all of the joy. And I feel like you're already getting a taste, a little piece of what that joy can feel like. What's sacred center and you live in abundance? The Ace of Cups, okay? Because your cup is overflowing due to the way that you come out of the cold. It's like some people, they still got that chill on them when they step in. You know what I mean? And that chill, that kind of like chip on their shoulder lasts a little while in their spiritual journey, because they don't really quite know how to surrender or how to release that thing yet. But it's like soon as you step in from the cold, like you just got hot, okay? Like you didn't bring any of that stuff from the past with you. And if you did a great job of transmuting and facing those things with a lot of bravery and courage. So you're really being commended for that. This is beautiful reading. Let's step up to sovereignty and transmutation. Okay, we got a lot. We got the Hanged Man, okay? So you took that time to sit down and allow spirit to enlighten you. And then on this one, the Hanged Man is a bat. So that's all about releasing those fears. Okay, you're very brave. We got the Eight of Swords. Like you broke yourself out of some sort of mental entrapment. And you did it like it was nothing. And people on the outside of you could be really surprised about this, because you made it look so easy, okay? With the Ace of Wands, you just jumped right into this passionate new beginning, and you're really looking like the star, really expressing these amazing star energies, okay? I love this, how good she's talking to you, okay? When it comes to having these emotional exchanges at the right time that are really important for you and your transformations, it's no problem for you to have that exchange with spirit. And you've even done a great job of bringing those kinds of exchanges into your life that you have with other people, or you just don't have an emotional exchange with those people at all. Like you've been able to retreat and stop some sort of spin, so that's why you're getting this prosperity, and you're, like meant to have it all. And I love how it's going right under you live in abundance, because you know how to release, okay? This releasing, this letting go of it all, this is why you stepped into your sovereignty the way that you have. Yeah, we got exploration with step outside of your boundaries, okay? So this could be a call to step a little bit outside your boundaries a little bit more, or this is just more of her, like, she is so totally tooting your horn right now, okay? Like, you really have, like, when it comes to taking leaps of faith, this is what step outside of your boundaries gives me. When it comes to taking leaps of faith, you really do a great job, because it is going with the hanged man and the eight of swords. It's like you stepped outside of some sort of way of thinking or some sort of way of being, and it's just got you in this state of constant transformation and almost instant manifestation. But that's why I was talking about them prioritizing certain manifestations. Because just because you're not receiving things right now, it doesn't mean that your manifestations are not instant. It just means that, like I said, they're going to put them in order for you according to what you need or what it is divine time for you to receive, okay? We got receive with accept the gift. Yeah, we got grudge with bury, don't carry. It's like maybe you used to be holding a grudge about certain things, or it used to be like you used to get like real mad real easy is the feeling that I'm getting. But I think that you are completely over that. Like and you were just like growing and expanded, okay? Like this is all good news. What's prosperity and release? I'm just like smiling all big about it and shit. We got collaborate, okay? It's the way that you collaborate with the divine, And I love how this is the ant, because the ant seems like such a small little creature, but the ant is amazing. The ant can create paths where there's no path, okay? The ant can lift 3 times its body weight, so you can hold a lot of things that seem really heavy and that seem like they have the ability to tear you down. Like, you are extremely strong, just like when I showed you that spiritual strength card, okay? Ooh, we got stillness, okay? So take some time to sit in stillness and to allow spirit to bring you more and more enlightenment at this time. Like, I get the feeling you've been meditating a lot, and that's really a very powerful thing for you. And you're doing a great job when it comes to mirroring the divine at this time, okay? Like, you're really bringing, like, grounding these divine ideals, because that's what the crane gives me upside down, like taking this higher vibrational, next level type of energy and bringing it down and grounding it and anchoring into it and allowing it to guide you through this life. Ooh, we got the deal, okay? So you're holding up your end of the deal that you made with the divine. And what is this? I think this is Virgo right here. So also it gives me this energy of like maybe you could have been kind of timid, kind of shy, okay? But also it's bringing me this energy of you attracting a lot of money at this time. There's also Taurus right here, okay? You're about to be provided with a lot of beautiful things because of your ability to heal and to heal others. So it's like whatever you've been hunting for, whatever you've been like shooting your shot at, because this is that Sagittarius energy, it's like you're not missing. You're hitting the target right on. You're communicating exactly the way that you should, and you're facing your fears with your instincts the way that you should be doing. And it's got you in a very sacred energy, very powerful energy. Look, power, energy, sacred. Okay. Beautiful. So continue to create whatever it is that you're creating. And I think like when it comes to your family, you have to kind of let the negativity of them be your inspiration sometimes. Sometimes that's the trick to your joy. Is taking however people on the outside of you are acting and turning that into something that makes you create these masterpieces, channeling that potential for anger into something very beautiful, rather than allowing that thing to get to you. Trust me, I do it all the time. I let it inspire me. Sometimes it does piss me off or it does irritate me, but that's not where I end up at with it, you know? I end up at a place where I feel much more secure about me and that person's relationship, even if I know that these people on the outside of me don't necessarily care about me or where my future is going. Let's collaborate in stillness, okay? We got highly ranked in the spiritual world. It's like she couldn't wait to say that. You have such a high rank in the spiritual world. You are a descendant of Yeshua. All about love and peace, compassion, and real true forgiveness. A real understanding of how to heal and what exactly it is that you need to do for other people, you know? But also on a deeper note is what she's saying, knowing exactly how to heal or what to say or what actions to take to heal yourself. What's stillness and deal? We got light worker, okay? So you are, of course, this amazing light worker. Listen to how she's been talking about you the whole time. You just have to remain aware of this. Yeah, and know, like, it's Judgment Day for your enemies, okay? We got Dark Night of the Soul, okay? So some people around you could be going through the Dark Night of the Soul currently, or this is something that they're about to get pushed into, and I feel like you've done all of this beautiful hard work, and now is the time for your dreams to come true. So also, it could be, I did show you that envy and deception and all of that, you know, it could be bringing up some of those feelings in these people, especially if they're fighting back against the Dark Night of the Soul and they don't really want to like experience that for themselves, okay? So just sage your space, okay? Keep your space and your own energy very clear when you are dealing with certain people on the outside of you, and just know that your name holds power, and what you're meant to hold and what you're meant to have is never going to be tampered with or taken away from you or stopped in any way, okay? Because it's all a part of the deal, and you hold up your end of the deal, so you better believe that God is always going to come through for you. Your angels, your ancestors, your ascended masters, your cosmic guides, they got your back 100%, because they are quite fond of you and they've always been lovely. What's the final thought on this? It says you will only see the way by making the way. And then we got see through the perfectly purple lens of your galactic destiny, okay? So know that you're seeing things extremely clear at this time, and your energy is in a much better place than I think you're giving yourself credit for, okay? It says there are no more well-marked trails to travel anymore. All institutions, organizations, and establishments are in a state of creative destruction. The safe route or the right way to build your life, your resume, your business is over and done. If you've received this card, it's time now for you to walk the path leading with love. Rejoice. What a time and space to be alive, taking part in nudging forward the next era of evolving human consciousness. You've volunteered to be a torchbearer, leaving guideposts for others as you move ahead with joy as your GPS. You can make the way only by making the way, okay? My bad. You can see the way only by making the way, okay? It says, what did I volunteer for here in service of evolving myself and the world? You know, that's a good question for you to like answer. Like write that down and answer it. What did I volunteer for down here in service of evolving myself and the world, you know? And also taking the time to write down what brings you joy, what lights you up, where do you see yourself going in the future? What does abundance look like to me? And in what ways do I feel I've stepped up to my sovereignty? Can you think of 3 or 4 times where you successfully transmuted energy? It's like treat yourself like you are in school, because you really truly are in school. Do some creative writing assignments. And for some of you guys, you hated those creative assignments, where you had to like read the little question and really give an in-depth answer of like what you think or what you feel. And Isis is saying you'll find that you're actually a lot better at that now, because now you have a lot more clarity in your life. And this, you only get better and better with this kinds of thing. Like I bought this book that said, it has like just a bunch of pages in it, and in the book I wrote, it says, today I'm grateful for, or today I'm proud of myself because, or something of that nature. And I would just write every day, like, what am I proud of? And sometimes it would be like, really shitty days. Today I had a terrible day, but I'm proud of myself. I didn't, get upset or blame anyone. I just stayed calm and I did what I needed to do in order to make sure that my energy was good and everything ended up working out for the best in the end. These are huge accomplishments that just a few years ago some of us was not even having. A few years ago it was so easy for you to get to a place where you could not emotionally withdraw to save your life, and there was so much shadow work that needed to be done that you were just unsure of what kind of damn gum you want to buy in the store, or what kind of cereal do you want to eat. Like it was like everything was this super complex decision that you had to make, and it took forever. And look at all of the expansion and growth that you've experienced, and you're still transforming into this beautiful and amazing butterfly that you're becoming. So just be very grateful is all she's saying with that, little ramble there. It says, so the cosmic checkbox says, get lost on purpose, turn off your phone, and simply allow yourself to wander in a new area freely, okay? So, with that, my love, I am done. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, that you got something that you needed out of this. 818 is very significant, so I'm going to put that in the comments, and I will see you later, my love. Bye.